This is actually the number 2 house, built by my great-grandfather. It was built in 1886. The original was a sod-roofed house, which was just over here. It collapsed in 1972. It's been recently, in the last few years, that Nadene and myself, we started to restore the buildings, and the hope is to get them back to the original scale. Nadene and our oldest daughter Amanda are doing weddings and events here, so we feel it would enhance the wedding feature to put the old porch back on the front, and to decorate it to scale on the inside as you would see in 1900. So when people enter the farm, it's like they're falling back into time.
But you see how short they must have been? The roofs are, the ceilings are
so tiny.
much room, yeah.
But you see how much light there is, even though there's very few windows up here. So this is the original bed spring that was on their bed, and it was their potbelly stove. So basically this was their area at night. So in the middle was a sitting room, you know, where you would read or do whatever, right? So,
Yeah.
but you can feel the airflow, you know, in here. There's a lot of light, and it's quite cool, even though it's warm outside. Our kids used to play up here, and we kept the chalkboard in here, and they had an old desk from the 30s.
Yeah, this was the only room that they sort of played in.
Yeah, so we left the chalkboard on.
Yeah, just marrying into this family with all this history, I embraced it from the beginning, and I love antiques, I love old things, and so yeah, I just think it's really cool. And the more we can keep the legacy and pass it on to our kids, like the better. So yeah, I love it.
But when you get older and you start to learn the history and understand what it took and the courage it took for people to leave their homeland, their country, their families, a lot of times never seeing them again, to come here, I think that's what drives Nadene and myself to improve everything, is the courage it took to come and settle and to survive, right?